हेलो फ्रेंड्स, हमें क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करते हैं। द एजेस ऑफ ए पैरेललोपाइप्ड आर ऑफ यूनिट लेंथ एंड आर पैरेलल टू नॉन कोप्लानर यूनिट वेक्टर्स ए बी सी सच दैट ए डॉट बी इजकल टू बी डॉट सी इजकल टू सी डॉट ए इजकल टू 1/2। सो इसकी वैल्यू हमें क्या दिया है, ए डॉट बी की 1/2 वैल्यू गिवन है। देन द वॉल्यूम ऑफ पैरेललोपाइप्ड इज, सो हमें वॉल्यूम फाइंड आउट करना है। सो हमें क्या गिवन है, ए डॉट बी इज इक्वल टू बी डॉट सी इज इक्वल टू सी डॉट ए इज इक्वल टू 1/2। सो हमें पता है जो हमारा वॉल्यूम ऑफ पैरेलल ऑफ पाइप की जो उसको हम लिख सकते हैं ट्रिपल प्रोडक्ट ऑफ ए बी सी, और इसको क्या लिख सकते हैं हम, ए डॉट बी क्रॉस सी। सो यहाँ से हमारे पास क्या आ गया, एक काम करते हैं हम, ए बी सी का ट्रिपल प्रोडक्ट का हम स्क्वायर करते हैं तो उसको हम क्या लिख सकते हैं, डिटर्मिनेंट ऑफ ए कैप, या हम कह सकते हैं ए वेक्टर बी वेक्टर ए वेक्टर सी वेक्टर। ऐसे ही हमारे पास यहाँ क्या आया, बी ए बी बी वेक्टर बी सी वेक्टर, और यहाँ पे आ जाएगा सी ए वेक्टर सी बी वेक्टर और सी सी वेक्टर। और हमें पता है अगर हमारा कोई भी दो वेक्टर को मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं, जैसे मोड ए वेक्टर डॉट ए वेक्टर को हम क्या लिख सकते हैं, मोड ए वेक्टर का स्क्वायर। सो उसकी वैल्यू, यूनिट वेक्टर की वैल्यू अगर हम करते हैं मल्टीप्लाई तो उसकी वैल्यू क्या कितनी होती है, 1 होती है। सो हम कह सकते हैं ए डॉट ए बी डॉट बी और सी डॉट सी की वैल्यू 1 आ जाएगी। और हमें ए डॉट बी ए डॉट सी की वैल्यू क्या गिवन है, 1/2। सो यहाँ से हम लिख सकते हैं 1 1/2 1/2 1/2 1 1/2। ऐसे ही हमारे पास सी डॉट ए वेक्टर की वैल्यू क्या गिवन है, 1/2 1/2 1। सो अब हम इसको सोल्व करते तो हमारे पास क्या आएगा, अलोंग दी रो 1 इसको हम एक्सपेंड करते तो हमारे पास आएगा 1 इंटू 1 माइनस 1/4 माइनस 1/2 इंटू 1/2 माइनस 1/4 प्लस 1/2 इंटू 1/4 माइनस 1/2। सो इसको हम सोल्व करने के बाद हमारे पास क्या आएगा, ये आ जाएगा हमारे पास 3/4 माइनस 1/2 इंटू अपॉन 4 आ जाएगा एलसीएम। सो इसको लिख सकते हैं 2 माइनस 1 प्लस 1/2 इंटू एलसीएम 4 आ जाएगा। सो यहाँ पे आ जाएगा 1 माइनस 2। सो इसको सोल्व करने के बाद हमें मिलेगा 1/2। सो हमारे पास क्या आ गई, ट्रिपल प्रोडक्ट का होल स्क्वायर क्या आ गया हमारे पास, 1/2। सो हम कह सकते हैं ट्रिपल प्रोडक्ट क्या हो गया हमारे पास, 1/√2। और हमें पता है इस ट्रिपल प्रोडक्ट को क्या कहते हैं, वॉल्यूम ऑफ पैरेलल ऑफ पाइप। सो हम कह सकते हैं वॉल्यूम ऑफ पैरेलल ऑफ पाइप की वैल्यू क्या आ गई, 1/√2। सो हमारा आंसर हो गया 1/√2। थैंक यू।
Hello everyone, in this question is given that let vector A is given by I cap minus k cap, B is given by xi plus j plus 1 minus x k cap, and vector C is given by yi plus xj plus 1 plus x minus y k cap. Okay, then we need to check that this value inside the box ABC vector depends on. Okay, so let's write here ABC vectors are given. Okay, so let's write vector A, this is I cap minus k cap. Okay, and vector B is also given, which is xi cap plus j cap, then we have plus 1 minus x k cap. Okay, and then we have last vector, that is vector C, it is y I cap, then x j cap, and then we are having plus 1 plus x minus y k cap. Okay, these are all the three vectors, and what we need to examine, we need to examine that a b c vector inside the box, this value depends on what. Okay, so if I'll extend this, it can be written as a dot b cross c vector. Okay, this is the value, we know that it can be written as a dot b cross c vector. Okay, so let's find the value of this expression and let's see what is the answer. Okay, so we know how to solve this expression here. Okay, let's make a determinant here. Okay, it is a b c vector. Okay, so like here, So coefficient of I, j and k in vector A is i's coefficient is 1, j is 0, okay, k's coefficient is -1. And similarly for vector B, I'll write here x, then we'll write here 1, and then we'll write here 1 minus x. And for last vector C, we'll write here y, x, and this will be 1 plus x minus y. Okay, now let's solve this further. On further solving this, what we'll get here? 1. Okay, this will be 1 plus x minus y multiply with, sorry, subtract with minus x and plus x square. Okay, this will be 0, so no need of writing this. Okay, then we are having -1, it will be x square minus y. Okay, okay, now here you can see plus x and minus x will get cancelled. On further simplification, we'll get here 1, and here what is left? Minus y plus x square. Okay, and here we'll write minus x square plus y. Okay, now you can see this minus y plus y cancel, minus x square plus x square cancel. So answer is 1. Okay, so here you can see answer is 1. It is not depending on value of x, y, anything. Okay, it is just 1. So it is independent of all the values of x and y. So it is given that it will depend on, let's write here, it will not depend, it will depend on neither x nor y. Okay, because we have got answer 1, it is independent of x and y values. It is only 1. Thank you.
Question is a vector, B vector and C vector, three non-coplanar vectors, then A vector plus B vector plus C vector dot with the vector of A vector plus B vector cross with A vector plus C vector equals to, so we have given A vector plus B vector plus C vector dot with the vector A vector plus B vector cross with A vector plus C vector. So now from here we know that when we have given this vector, so first of all we can solve our bracket that we have A vector plus B vector cross with A vector plus C vector. So we can write A vector plus B vector plus C vector. After solving this we get A vector cross A vector plus, after multiplying A with C, then we have A vector cross C vector plus, it can be written as B vector cross A vector. Then we have plus B vector cross C vector. So now after solving this we have A vector plus B vector plus C vector dot with, we have, after solving this it gives us, we only left with A vector cross C vector. We know that A cross A vector, it will be equals to 0. So we can write it will be cancel out. So we have A vector cross C vector plus B vector cross A vector plus B vector cross C vector. So now after solving this, we know that when we solve A vector plus B vector plus C vector with A vector cross C vector plus B vector cross A vector plus B vector cross C vector, it will be the our equals to the scalar triple product of the vector. So we know that our, suppose we have the vector, this is our scalar triple product of vector A, B, C, it will be equals to the vector of A vector dot with B cross C vector. So by using this we can write our A vector plus B vector plus C vector, it will be equals to, we have, by multiplying A vector with A cross C vector, so we have, so we can write we have A vector dot with we have after multiply A vector B vector plus C vector with A vector cross C vector, we can write A vector plus B vector plus C vector dot with B, we can say dot with, we have A cross C vector, A cross C vector. Similarly we can also write after multiplying A vector plus B vector plus C vector dot with B cross A vector plus, we have A vector plus B vector plus C vector after dot with B vector cross C vector. It gives us, after solving this, it gives us, we know that from here we can also write it as C vector dot B, C vector dot, it can be written as B vector We know that after solving a vector plus b vector plus c vector dot with a cross c vector, it can be written as b vector dot a cross c vector. Similarly, plus this vector dot with b vector cross a vector, it can be written as c vector dot with b vector cross a vector. Similarly, these two vectors can be written as we have plus. After solving this, it can be written as a vector dot b cross c vector. So now after solving this by using the scalar triple product rule, that is this one, we can write it as minus of scalar triple product of vector ABC. Similarly, it can also written as minus of scalar triple product of vector ABC plus it can also written as scalar triple product of vector ABC. I can write it properly. Then it can be written as minus 2 of scalar triple product of vector A, vector B, vector C vector plus we have scalar triple product of A vector, B vector, C vector. We know that minus 2 plus 1 we have minus 1, that finally equals to minus of scalar triple product of vector A, B, C. So we can say this will be our required and our final answer of this question. Thank you.
Hello everyone, in this question it is given that let vector A it is equals to a1i plus a2j plus a3k. Okay, vector B is equals to b1i plus b2j and b3k, and similarly vector C is equals to c1i plus c2j and c3k. Okay, these are three non-zero vectors, okay, such that C is a unit vector, it is given, and it is perpendicular to both vector A and B. Okay, then it is given if the angle between A and B vector it is pi by 6, it is also given. Then we have to find the value of square of this whole determinant. Okay, then we have to find the value. Okay, so let me write the given things that are given to us in the question, then we try to solve it. Okay, so as I said, these are the information given to us in the question. Here theta is pi by 6, magnitude of C is equals to 1 because it is a unit vector. ABC vectors are this, and we have to find the value of square of this. Okay, we have to find the value of square of this. So we know that it is equals to what? It is determinant of A, B and C vector square. Okay, this is how we write this. Okay, now in the next step, look, we are having a property for this. If three vectors are written like this in determinant, we can divide them as A cross B, first and second vector in bracket with cross product and dot product with third vector. Okay, here third vector is C and I am having whole square here. Okay, now look, here it is A cross B. A cross B it is given here, and I can simply use vector product here, and angle between A and B is also given, that is pi by 6. Okay, so let's use this here. Here I'll have first vector, second vector, sine of theta, that is pi by 6 here. Okay, and I'll multiply this with, it is square, and I'll write here c square. Okay, simple, I have just used square. Here I am having square. Okay, now look, this is whole square, so here I'll write a square vector b square, and sine pi by 6 value is 1 upon 2, and 1 upon 2 square will be 1 upon 4. Okay, 1 upon 4, and multiply c, it is given, it is unit vector, so its magnitude will be 1. Okay, now on further solving this, look here I am getting a square and b square magnitude. So let's calculate the magnitude of a and b, then only we can find answer. So magnitude of a and b will be equals, here look at a vector, square of coefficient of I plus square of coefficient j square coefficient of k and sum. Okay, this is how we know how to find the magnitude. Okay, so magnitude of a vector, okay, it will be equals to square of coefficient of I, a1 square plus a2 square plus a3 square. Okay, and similarly for b, I'll get b1 square plus b2 square plus b3 square. Okay, now I'll just use these two in this. Okay, I'll use these two values in this. Okay, so continuing our process, my value here, it will be equals to a square, it will be a1 square plus a2 square plus a3 square. Okay, and b1 square plus b2 square plus b3 square and whole divided by 4. Square root get cancelled with square. Okay, so this is my final value for the given determinant, this value. Okay, its value is equals to this a1 square a2 square plus a3 square multiply with b1 plus b2 plus b3 whole square and 4. Thank you.
Hello students, today question is for non-zero vector a vector comma b vector c vector is mod of a vector cross b vector into c equal to mod a mod b mod c. Okay, holds if only if you have to find which option is correct. By solving this term you have to find this which option is correct. Okay students, let's move to the answer. First I am going to write down the given vector. Okay students, a vector cross b vector into c vector. Okay students, the whole mod which is equal to a vector, b vector and c vector. Okay students, now I am going to take this one. Okay, a cross b, I am going to make the dot product. Okay, so the a vector cross b vector I am going to return as a vector and b vector and sin theta. Here this one equal to c, right? So into n vector into c vector. Okay students, which is whole module which is equal to a vector and b vector and c vector. Okay students, here n is the direction here given in this vector. Okay, so I'm going to write this one. Okay, so I'm going to simplify this one. So a vector and b vector into sin theta. Here n and c I'm going to return as n vector and c vector and cos. Already alpha theta is there, so I'm going to take alpha. Okay, so the whole module equal to a vector and b vector and c vector. Okay students, here I'm going to return here a, b and c. Okay student, so one point here, this is a and this is b line and c line is there. Okay, so this is the angle of alpha. Okay, this is the angle alpha here. Okay students, so if you put alpha here, the value I'm going to return this as a vector and b vector and c vector into sin theta into cos alpha. Okay, this is mod comes here, the whole mod equal to a vector module and b vector and c vector. Okay students, now I am going to cancel this one here. This ABC is here, so I'm going to cancel this one. We will get sin theta cos alpha. Okay, the mod value equal to 1. Okay students, so here this, when it is sin theta equal to 1 is 90 degree, right? So sin 90 degree equal to theta equal to pi by 2. When cos alpha equal to 1, it is 0. So therefore alpha equal to 0 degree is 1. Okay students, here from this diagram a and b are perpendicular. Here a and b are perpendicular. Okay students, so a and b are perpendicular. So a vector b dot vector equal to 0 we are going to write here, and c vector is perpendicular to, c is perpendicular to both A vector and B vector. Okay students, therefore C dot A vector equal to 0 and C dot B vector equal to 0. Okay students, therefore this is the point we found here. I'm going to write it separate. Therefore A vector dot B vector equal to 0, C vector dot A vector equal to 0 and C vector dot B vector equal to 0. So this is the answer. If we saw here, A vector dot B vector equal to 0, B vector dot C vector equal to 0 and C vector A vector equal to 0. So option D is the correct answer. Okay students, therefore option D is correct answer. Okay students, thank you.
The question is, the scalar product of A vector dot B vector plus C vector cross with the product of A vector plus B vector plus C vector, that will be equals to, we have 4 options. We have to find out our correct option. So let's start. So we have given A vector that with the dot product with B vector plus C vector, and that will be cross product with the A vector plus B vector plus C vector. So now by solving it, we can write that will be equals to, so now A vector that with the dot product with, so we can write after solving the cross product, so we have B vector cross A vector plus B vector cross B vector plus B vector cross C vector plus C vector cross A vector plus C vector cross B vector plus C vector cross C vector. So now we know that B cross B vector and C cross C vector will be cancelled out, because we know that the cross product of same vector will be equals to 0. So now we can neglect it, and now we can write, we have A vector dot product with B cross A vector plus A vector dot product with B cross C vector plus we have A vector dot with product of C cross A vector. Again we have A vector that dot product with the C cross B vector. So now we know that by scalar triple product, we know that it will be equals to the scalar triple product of A vector B vector A vector. Similarly we know that it will be equals to the scalar triple product of A vector B vector C vector. Similarly it will be equal to the scalar triple product of A vector C vector A vector. Similarly it will be equal to the scalar triple product of A vector C vector B vector. So now we know that when we have two vectors same in the scalar triple product, that is A and A, that will be same, in which A is A, that will be also same, so it will be equals to 0, that will also equals to 0. So now we can neglect it, and now by taking, we have A scalar triple product of A vector B vector C vector, and now we can replace, by replacing the position of C and B, minus sign will be come out, and then we have A vector B vector C vector scalar triple product of the all the vector, that is ABC vector. Now it will be cancelled out, and finally it will be equals to 0. So now we can say our final answer will be equals to 0. So now if we see our option, then we can say our option A will be correct. Thank you.